2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Welcome, and now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago, Alex Caruso is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now here's Young. From deep. DeRozan with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
LaVine with it. Picked up by Collins. Back to LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Capella. DeRozan against Hunter. Over to the left wing. Collins. Hunter can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Here's Caruso. LaVine with room to shoot. Collins with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Here's Capella, kicks it out to Collins. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Atlanta on D. Still without a basket in the game. Pass to Caruso. LaVine against Young. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Young on the attack. Back to Bogdanovich. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Hunter. Here he goes. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Caruso. Pass to Williams. Collins with the rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to Caruso. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Hawks trailing. Now Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Young. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Outside LaVine. Pass to Caruso. Now here's DeRozan. Lets the three fly. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
That's going up. That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dump.
On the wing to Rosen. Back to Levine. Right side, Williams. Poke loose. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Here's Capella. Nifty move.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game. Committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, and continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And Levine here.
Oh,
Over the top.
are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Levine in at the 1 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Young, the pass to Collins.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And in the middle of the first round, there still are some gems. John Collins, one of those guys who went 17th overall back in 2017. And a guy with some all-star potential.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Capella. And stolen by Caruso. Down low. Back to Vucevic. And the call will be against John Collins.
John Collins.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Levine.
He's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
DeRozan for 3, and he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Oh, got a piece of it. Levine with a steal. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Young with the double team. The 3 is up. Shot by Levine, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hunter passes to Young. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the shot's good. Capella's got 5.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Pass to Vucevic. Pulls it from 20. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA. And I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. Clock at 4. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Ball outside. Pass to White. And he buries his first look.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Williams finds Gallinari. Here's Herder. Connects from downtown. Herder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
All no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And stolen by Herder. Here we go, 1-on-1. Back to Williams. To the middle. It's stolen. Now here's Jones, tightly guarded, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game. So it's Chicago now. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Back to White, 6 to shoot. Here's Ball.
It was a stellar effort from Gallinari there, really contesting.
Great D that time from Gallinari. Williams from long range. Pass to Gallinari. Snatched away. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Williams. Here's Jang. Just 4 to shoot. Bradley grabs the board. 16 seconds left in the second period. Here's Jones. Tipped. Outside Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. That one no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest lead in the first. And
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. Young. And the shot goes down. Young's got 6.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Ball passes to Johnson. Back to Ball. White for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group outside Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. from the paint. Another one falls for Atlanta. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the three others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those three names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trey did it in his second season, you got to be kidding me.
To the inside. Collins, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gallinari's checked in. Outside Jones. Ball outside. White on the wing. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. Bradley grabs the board. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Down low. White. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Herder. Lots of room. Basket counts. Herder's got 5 points.
Herder never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Ball outside. To the paint. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bradley. On the wing, Jones. Kept alive. Here's Johnson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And now the Bulls in transition. Ball finds White. On the wing, Bradley. Back to White for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The Hawks trailing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Herder. Back to Williams. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Gorgie Jones. That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Ball outside. And here's Jones from behind the arc.
Like to see when an offensive player takes some pride in the defensive play. Nice job by Lou Williams sticking to his man there.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to Williams. Here's Jang. This one for 3. 4-3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
And it's Ball off the drive. Outside White. Rejected by a Kongwu. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bulls out front. They're up by 6. And time for a short. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And an intentional foul right there.
Kobe White. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
They've got Alex Caruso. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago leading. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here's Jang, and Vucevic with the block. Here's Caruso. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
For the Hawks. Timeout for the Bulls. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans.
And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Herder comes in for Bogdanovich.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
As we've seen him develop in this league, LaVine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
Here's Young going inside, and he gets it to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Ball finds LaVine. Pass to DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Herder can't hit. And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Bulls on offense. And here's Ball. Outside LaVine. Back to Ball. Outside LaVine. Pass to Vucevic.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Outside Young. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the left side wing. Here's Caruso. No good on the triple. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Young, the pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Collins. Young from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, again, big guards. That helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Herder. Back to Young. Here's Collins, defended by DeRozan. Collins passes to Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Ball against Young. Right side, Levine launches it, and they'll get another chance. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. Tries again. Levine can't hit. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Back to Herter. Capella with it. Covered by Vucevic. Offensive board. Outside Herter. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Now here's Capella. Defense right on him. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Ball. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. Caruso. Offline with a 3. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Caruso. Over Herter. And the shot no good. A bit short. This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the two-guard spot. Schroeder. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Here's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
A high riser. LaVine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Three-pointer. Rebound collected by LaVine. And here's LaVine who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. There's the pass to Caruso. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Thinks your pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide-open man.
Passes to Bryant. In the corner, Smart with it. Pass to Horford. Horford double team. Pocket 6. Up and in on the layup.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Now here's Ball. For three, LaVine. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. To the paint. Back to Brown. Kicks it to Schroeder. At the elbow, Horford. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Caruso. It's deflected, and he gets it back. LaVine wide open. Hits the jumper in space. LaVine's got 5.
This demonstrates how confident LaVine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Outside Tatum. There's the dish to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum kicks to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Ball, the pass to LaVine. High post Vucevic. All alone. And too long on the shot.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back. And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. To the middle, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Back to LaVine. Vucevic dishes the ball. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it back, and Vucevic kicks to Caruso. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Chicago leading. DeRozan in the corner. Vucevic to the pass to Caruso. LaVine against Schroeder, and he gets the bucket. LaVine's got 7 points in the game.
Inside Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Schroeder against Ball, and the pass to Caruso. Back to Ball. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. Outside, Ball. Caruso kicks to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. DeRozan, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Schroeder finds Brown. Pass to Tatum, shoots over DeRozan, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown.
A nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls out front, up 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, in any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
And now brought to you by...
So fluid, so smooth. LaVine breaking ankles out here.
Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. On defense, Chicago. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. There's LaVine. Lays it up and banks it in. LaVine's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Tatum. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the 3-ball is good.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Celtics trail by 5. Schroeder with the ball. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Ball against Schroeder. And Vucevic kicks to LaVine. Here he goes. Count it. LaVine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Horford up top. The kick out to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown outside. They get it again. Outside, Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Inside. Horford, no luck.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Ball with a wide open look. Ball's knocked loose. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum finds Brown. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Cantor inside, guarded by Bradley. And Cantor throws it down. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Richardson.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
White the pass to Bradley. Johnson inside, working on Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. Hernan Gomez kicks to Williams, passes it to Pritchard. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. For three, Williams. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And another basket for Boston.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
First team foul. Celtics substitution.
With one on the clock and finished off by Williams.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Horford. Chicago grabs the miss. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ball. There's the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Tatum. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Caruso. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Celtics trail by 9. Schroeder looking around. Tatum on the wing. To the paint. Here's Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Horford. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I would have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Ball hits them both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Horford. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. And Vucevic gets to DeRozan. Oh, Vucevic in position. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Really left alone that time.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Brown against Levine. Horford has a wide open look. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Lets it go from deep. Caruso, no good.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Levine on the assist from DeRozan. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Here's Brown. Down low. Here's Horford. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Levine finds Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
From down low. Count it. That's now 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Levine with it, picked up by Brown. Levine kicks to Vucevic. And nothing is falling for him right now. Celtics trail by 7. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Over DeRozan. And it's Schroeder missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And it's off from 3-point range. Smart against Levine. Ball kicks to Caruso. The feed to Vucevic. And he converts the layup. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Shoots over DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. LaVine's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan leading the charge. Misses from close range. Celtics trail by 9. Smart passes to Horford. It's all in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Caruso. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 11.
This is one area where Lonzo Ball continues to improve, creating space for his shot off the dribble.
Pass to Brown. On deep to the inside. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Shoots over Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Boston again missing. The Bulls leading by 11. Right side, DeRozan. And stolen by Tatum. Smart on the wing. To the middle. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Schroeder against Ball. Clock at 6. Tatum.
That's a nice contest by DeRozan. He's got all the tools to be an excellent defender.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Smart finds Tatum. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Shot by Brown. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Ball kicks to Caruso. And he stays with it. The 3. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Levine. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan trying to get open. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Tatum on the wing. It's stolen by DeRozan. And LaVine, here we go. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by LaVine.
inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
They get it back. Now the pass to Caruso. No good from outside. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big mark, David, thank you as always.
Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Chicago, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Lonzo Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Levine in at the 3. Here's Ball. The Heat making their last shot. And Levine, here we go. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Lowry. Outside Butler. The 3 ball. And it's Chicago with a board. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
DeRozan finds Ball. Outside Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DeRozan. And Butler with the block.
Yeah, a little surprising. Butler contests a lot of shots, but averages only a half a block a game for his career.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Lets it go from deep. Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Now Levine. Vucevic with it. Goes up with it again. And stolen by Adebayo. Ooh, poked away. Ball with it. Picked up by Lowry. And now the Bulls in transition. The pull-up jumper. They get the rebound.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's DeRozan. The deep 3 from Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. Out to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. And a fast break now for the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Chicago foul. Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul.
1:57 left in the first. And here's Lowry from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, the athleticism Butler has is so impressive. I mean, he just leaps off the ground to throw it down.
Pass to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Lowry against Ball. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Pass to Levine. The 3. Bulls keep it alive. The shot off that time. The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And here's Tucker, defended by DeRozan. And Tucker gets it to go.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine on the money from 12 feet away.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Outside Butler. Here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Ball into the lane. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Caruso. Here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here he goes.
Few guys are as good as Jimmy Butler defensively. I mean, he plays with great intelligence and effort. But Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
Now here's Ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Butler passes to Lowry. It's good. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him. If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
A shot by Butler, no good.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Levine can't hit.
Still, plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Pass to Tucker, outside Butler. There's the triple. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
DeRozan for 3. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 9.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Three-pointer. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Ball passes to Levine. Offensive board. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Now here's Vucevic. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, you got to watch out for that. I mean, the elite vertical makes Levine a threat on the offensive glass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the second quarter. The Bulls have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Three-pointer, no good. Miami's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. For 3, Robinson gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by 18. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff would fly on the playground, but, you know, you also are getting paid to play on the playground. And there's no technicals on the playground either, BA. But the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
Now here's Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Tucker up top. Adebayo in the post. Working on Vucevic. Drills it from deep. Robinson's got 9 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Levine with it. Picked up by Lowry. Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
To the inside. Caruso. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Caruso's got his first basket.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Right side, Robinson. There's the 3. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler, he had 14 points. And that does it for our half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Miami's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Robinson. Again, the Heat misses.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Morris outside. Here's Dedmon. Second chance effort. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hero. From deep. Bradley grabs the board. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Hero. And here they come. Up ahead. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now here's Johnson. Now Jones. And Hero grabs the board.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Morris can't hit. White against Hero. White the pass to Johnson. Over Morris. To the middle. White finds Williams. It's good.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time. An 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Now here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jones misses. Miami has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Morris passes to Hero. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified, but teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Bulls foul. Patrick Williams. That's his first personal foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo with the ball. Back to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Jones. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Dedmon, and that one is stuffed right through.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's White driving in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You know, these dunks, I mean, they get you really excited about White. His future is deep. Right.
Oladipo against White. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Strus's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Releases. Here's Williams. From 10 feet away. Strus grabs the miss. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oladipo outside. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Substitution for the Bulls.
There's Ball with a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miami ending the period up by a step. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lowry against Ball. Up and over Lowry. Misses off the right iron. Miami shooting has been great this game, 58%. Rebound by the Bulls.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Caruso misses. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Butler. Here's Tucker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Strategic move from Tucker. He throws the defender off with the fake and draws a good foul.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Down low. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Now here's Robinson. The three is up.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half.
Outside for Levine. The three from Ball. And they get it back. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting me.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
For three, Robinson. Here's Butler. The shot misses. Nice D from Levine. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
We've seen the evolution of Zach LaVine's three-point shooter. He's gained confidence behind the arc. He makes an impact from long range.
Lowry with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Miami, no good that time either.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Robinson with a steal. Butler against Levine. Back to Butler. To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Chicago has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Levine. Caruso. Soft touch off the glass.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with a great pass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Robinson. Levine with a steal. DeRozan outside. Inside. Shot from 12. And that one's long.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
That's his first personal foul.
1:46 left to play in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Pass to Caruso. The baseline J. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Well, Chicago's shooting only 34% in this one. Here's DeRozan. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami dominating the game. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Shoots from 12. They get it again. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Caruso. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Reverses. And Tucker lays it in. And the Heat lead by 18.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Outside Robinson. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was, thanks, Allie, great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
A great view of our broadcast locations in downtown Atlanta. We're all set. And we've got...
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center position. Hunter, the pass to Young. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Levine kicks the ball. Williams passes the ball. And the rejection by Collins.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Ball with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young passes to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Jacks up a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now the Bulls with it. Outside, Levine. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. The long distance 3 is buried. Levine's got 5 now.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Levine. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Collins against DeRozan. Vucevic up top. Left side, DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And he drives in. That one wide left. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Hunter. Buries it from 3-point range.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Levine, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Young way outside. Collins dishes to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. Kicks it out to Collins. Tries yet again. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Hunter's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bogdanovich against Levine. Young outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. The pass to Levine. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Young from deep three-point range. Can't connect from long distance. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Kicks to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Levine. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Ball finds Levine. Vucevic trying to get open.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players in every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Now, Ball. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop it.
Young with no one around. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
No good that time, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Vucevic down low. Young's there. Vucevic with the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Young finds Collins. Young looking it over. The three. They get the rebound. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. Ball dishes to Levine. Tips it up, and Ball stays with it. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Here's Young driving in, uses the glass to finish the lane. And that's now 9 points for Trae Young.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Levine. Now DeRozan. And then Levine with the jam.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Young with the ball. Another miss by Young. Got it off in time, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points and 2 rebounds. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Okongwu is out there with Jang. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in a shooting guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Green kicks to White. Here's Johnson. They kick it out to Green. White the pass to Green. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Bulls lead by 4. The Hawks shooting well, 50% from the floor. White against Williams. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso checked in for Green. Double team on Williams. Jang finds Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And good that time. Now it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. To the inside. Jang. And that one, good. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
Because he scores so often, Williams draws defensive attention. Coaches change some coverages, which in turn open up some passing opportunities.
And White kicks to Jones. Now here's White. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Collins, good.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. The Trey. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, Williams, defended by Young, and Vucevic kicks to Levine. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter finds Young. Puts it up from 12. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
There's the feed to Collins. Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for John Collins.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
For 3, Levine. That shot missing, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Young from deep three-point range. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Hunter, the pass to Young. Capella dishes to Young. For the lead, and he sinks the layup. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Levine passes to Williams. Kick out to Levine. Again, Levine missing. Here's Young. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. And the technical free throw is good.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan on the wing. He kicks it to Ball. Levine dishes to Williams. Levine against Bogdanovich. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Levine.
without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. And here's Young. He's covered by Ball. 14 feet away. Young's shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
14 foul.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Bean passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And really, one of the facets of Levine's game that's developed is his ability to see the play.
And there's the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. This is to Young. At the elbow, Hunter. Shoots over Vucevic. Misses off the right iron. Chicago leading. Here's DeRozan, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2x. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Hunter with it, now guarded by Ball. Young drives in. And here's Collins from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Gallinari kicks to Hunter. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Bulls leading by 3. Deflects the pass. And here's Vucevic. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Bean passes to Williams. And the shot is long.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
To end the cold streak, and it's Gallinari laying it in.
Big time shot from Gallinari. This is why he's one of the leaders of the team.
A minute 42 left in the game. And Levine with the slam.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Hunter. Going inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time in Virginia. Wow.
Gallinari against Levine. And it's Vucevic missing for Atlanta. They've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. The kick out to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Outside Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Levine, here we go. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Young, and there's the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Launches the three. Levine can't hit.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
The 11-footer, Young finds Capella. Yes!
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Bean passes to Williams. Back to Levine. Now, here's ball. Levine looking around. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
After year, he continues to improve, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boy, the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Now here's Williams. To the paint. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Horford, covered by Vucevic.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Inside. And Levine throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Smart finds Tatum. Now here's Horford. Tatum passes to Horford, and stolen by Williams. Here's Levine, and Levine throw it down.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Smart passes to Tatum. Fires for three. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age. That's really striking.
Now here's Smart. Outside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Smart. Jacks up a three. Nails it from 3. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Now here's Vucevic. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Into the lane. Here's Horford. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Here's Levine for 3. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball passes to Williams. It's tipped.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo! Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Horford. Right side Tatum. Down low. Here's Brown. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Tatum drives in and finished off by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
DeRozan with the ball. Now Horford defending. Back to DeRozan. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic against Tatum, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boston ball.
Boston's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Horford against Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Levine passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to Tatum. All sorts of time. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Celtics up. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
We know this about Nikola Vucevic. He's a high percentage finisher. To me, the next steps, right? Improve your defense, be more consistent with range. And if he does that, he's golden.
Now here's Brown. The 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Left side, Williams. Levine gets the bucket. He has 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Celtics with the lead.
As Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game, his shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Horford finds Tatum. Elbow shot. Outside, Brown to the middle. Here's Horford. Good. And Brown gets the assist. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the wing on the left. Ball outside. Levine against Smart. Levine attacking, and he hits it to tie the game. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Got a line change here for Boston. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Pritchard. There's the drive. Cantor. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Yeah, there's a physicality and intention to what Enes Kanter does. That's a tough shot.
Richardson against White. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Cantor. Pass to Pritchard. Williams on the wing. Cantor with it. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's White. Second shot opportunity. Johnson with it. Green for 3. They get it back.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Cantor. Pass to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Cantor with it. Bradley on him. From 9 feet. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boston again missing.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Got it. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Richardson up top. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front. Up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They kept at it on both ends. And that'll do.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021. And then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Inside. Here's Tatum. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Now here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Smart against Levine. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum with another miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. Outside, Levine. Down low. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Smart against Levine. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Horford for 3. No luck on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick to Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Great positioning on the putback. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Got a line change here for Boston. Now here's Richardson. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Green for 3. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Pritchard. Green with the defensive effort. Chicago leading. White with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Bradley. Comes up empty down low. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. They double him with White to the paint. And Kenner with the slam.
Now show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
White, the pass to Green. The Bulls with another miss. Boston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Pritchard. Cantor inside. Bradley on him. Cantor, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting a solid 47%. And that one is hammered home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Back to Pritchard. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And stolen by Williams. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front, up by 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Boston trailing. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And it's Tatum missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Bradley, he's checked in for Williams.
First team foul.
Here's Ball. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Schroeder. He's closely guarded. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc.
Well, Vucevic showing a willingness to work on the defensive end. That's nice.
And it's Tatum missing. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Over Smart. Shot is good by Levine. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's Smart. Now Tatum. Horford inside. Bradley on him. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Levine for 3. The offensive rebound. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
The Celtics making a switch here. Canner's checked in.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Horford. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. So with Vucevic's upbringing, you can see where he gets his great instincts on the court, Doris.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up in the game from the time you're learning to walk. You don't learn the game as much as experience it day to day. This guy got an incredible basketball education that not many young players get.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops the first.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. From 12 feet. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Ball. Here's Bradley. Horford covering. Here's DeRozan. Back to Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic's shot is off. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Canner. Tatum against Ball. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's Boston scoring again.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Levine passes to DeRozan. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Horford. To the middle. Here's Canner. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And he recovers it. Ball with a steal. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Here's Bradley. Here's Levine for three. And it's Canner with a rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
That one's good for two. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Tatum against Vucevic. Tatum, shot is good.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Fires the three. And they recover it. Ball outside. Outside Levine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Now Levine. So a close game sees Chicago taking this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Look.
backcourt, it's Ball and Levine.
Here we go.
Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
For 3, Levine. The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at it.
It's his first trip to the line. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here's Adebayo. Here's Robinson going inside. Rebound collected by Levine. Williams kicks to Vucevic. Pass the ball. Bulls moving the ball around. And Levine, here we go. And Levine with the... slam.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry from outside. Rebound by Williams.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Lowry passes to Butler. Into the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Levine with it. Robinson picks him up. Levine dishes to Vucevic. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Tucker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lowry inside the line.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Butler. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lowry finds Butler. There's the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here is Lowry after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Passes it to Tucker. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Levine kicks the ball. Down low. A second chance effort. And Vucevic with the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Heat trail by 10. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Ball dishes to Williams. In the corner, it's Levine. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Butler. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rolls out. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real-life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
DeRozan against Butler. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Lowry against Ball, and DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Here's Tucker, the shake. He takes it up and lays it in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Bulls leading by 11. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the paint, the pass to Caruso. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Ball. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Right side, Williams. Here's Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Caruso's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lowry against Ball from outside the arc. Robinson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Tucker. Lots of room. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Williams finds Vucevic. And so they choose to intentionally foul. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
It's DeRozan with the drive.
That's what I like to see from DeMar DeRozan. He isn't settling for a jumper. He is going to the rim today.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Williams with the block.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Caruso. Chicago with a new 14. Kicks the ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's DeRozan missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 19. Pass to Caruso. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Caruso's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. The shot's good.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Outside, ball. Inside, it's stolen by Adebayo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Ball with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Williams finds Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Over Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
The Heat trail by 19. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here is Green. Johnson. So as we conclude the first half, all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are dominating the... And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's White. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Johnson. Green is out there with White. Then there's Bradley, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Oh, and there is Bradley making a fantastic play. Bradley's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Chicago. The Heat shooting at 50% in a decent group.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Well, Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Here's Lowry. And another shot. And Lowry gets double-teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Bulls leading by 23. Johnson's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
It's stolen by Jones and stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Green, the pass to Bradley. Back to Green. The dish to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Can't hit from in close. The Heat trail by 21. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Butler passes to Lowry. From deep. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
White with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Bradley dishes to White. Over Adebayo. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bulls have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first one falls. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Alize Johnson. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Butler from outside. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Butler against DeRozan. Butler goes in, and he banks in the layup. He has 6.
One of Butler's signature moves. Drive, then convert off contact.
Lowry against LaVine with the drive. Vucevic to the pass to LaVine. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. LaVine's got 9.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
The Bulls leading by 18. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball kicks to LaVine. To the middle. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 20. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Ball no good. For Miami, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Butler dishes to Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Puts up a 3.
Hey, who got him?
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for LaVine.
Bulls substitution.
Lowry from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tucker finds Robinson. Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Bulls up by 16. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
So for the Bulls, Bradley comes in for Williams, and Levine subbed in for Alex Caruso. Tries again. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Lowry against Ball. Yep, it counts. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Levine wide open. Off target from outside.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Ball kicks to Levine. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And Levine throws it down.
Ooh, really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
Ball against Lowry. Here's the 3. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That shot wide open.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
To the paint. Bradley kicks to Vucevic. Bradley trying to break free. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Bradley.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
It's stolen by Bradley. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. And the basket is good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Ball with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Robinson for 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
DeRozan for 3. Ball finds Levine. Over Robinson. Levine's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vucevic.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Vucevic dishes to Levine, looking to get it going, and Levine throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The 15-footer, and that one's good by Butler.
The closer the better for Jimmy, but his strong mechanics can make the mid-range work.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.